It's a very normal, deep down in our DNA reaction and feeling and urge to want to rush into a situation to make things right. Security guards, people in a situation of authority, police officers, stuff like that. Whenever you see a crime in progress or something in progress, there's an incredible urge to want to just rush in and make things right. However, if you're not trained and equipped and mentally and emotionally prepared, you're apt to really end up saying or doing things that could potentially escalate a situation. And I'm aware of situations that have happened here in West Michigan at churches that were inadvertently escalated by church personnel, staff and volunteers, people meaning well, but end up saying or doing things that escalated situations. Now, this past February 6, 2023, security guard or guards at an Amazon warehouse in Gaines Township here in West Michigan did a phenomenal job of not rushing into a situation when they observed individuals burglarizing cars in the parking lot. Stayed on the phone, called in the deputies. Deputies ended up getting into a little chase and all that, caught all three suspects and found a loaded gun on one of them. Now imagine how bad this situation could have escalated if security, one or two of, I don't know how many of them, if security had gone out there to engage and confront these individuals in the parking lot. Slow down, take a deep breath, assess the situation. Number one, are you outnumbered? Are you equipped, trained to handle an engagement? Are you even prepared and even thought things through? So you chase someone down and you grab onto them. Now what? What are you going to do if they continue to resist? Do you have the legal covering to continue to hang on to them, especially if they run off the property? Where does your legal covering end and begin? You know, you've got to slow down, take a deep breath, stay on the phone with 911. I can't tell you how many times, so frustrating for me as a police officer, I'd be just seconds away from arriving on scene of something in progress. I would tell dispatch, hey, I'm almost there, give me an update, and dispatch would tell me, caller's off the phone. So now I'm arriving blind. Fantastic job by Amazon Security. I don't know how many was involved. Slow down, take a deep breath, assess the situation. Unless you can articulate that someone was in great imminent danger of great bodily harm or death, is there any reason, really any reason for you to go out and engage and make contact? And if you do decide to go out and make contact, do it with some strategy, tactics, and personal safety in mind. For example, recognize that you do not have to go out there and get in their face. You can also stay back 20, 30, 40 feet away, keep some cars or a pillar or something for cover and concealment for you to duck behind in case it goes off the rails, and just call out to people from about 20, 30 feet away. Hey, are you guys okay? Do I need to call you a wrecker? Can I help you in some way? You don't have to be all up in someone's grill. You don't have to be in their face. You don't have to be within arm's reach to make contact and challenge someone. Do it smart. In September 2020, October 2020 in Ambridge, Pennsylvania, a youth pastor and some other church leadership observed a 15-year-old burglarizing some cars. They gave chase off the church property, down the block, and ended up cornering this teenager in an alleyway, and he turned around and started shooting and hit the youth pastor in the neck. By the grace of God, the youth pastor survived, but you can see how this situation absolutely, inadvertently was escalated by church personnel seeing something that they felt like they had to make right, and they ended up getting sucked down this rabbit hole and into a situation they were not really prepared for, equipped for, trained for, or mentally, emotionally, spiritually prepared for. And it became a life and death situation. Here in Michigan, it's called a property crime. You got insurance for that. No one is in great imminent danger of great bodily harm or death. Stay on the phone, slow down, deep breath, assess the situation, stay on the phone with dispatch, give a good description, especially if the suspects leave the property, color of the vehicle, direction they went. Be safe, make sure you go home safe. Don't get sucked down this rabbit hole and rush into a situation you're not really prepared for. See you on the next video.